Charlotte Roberts was resting in her aunt's huge, fancy manor, drifting in and out of consciousness, listening to fire crackling in the marble fireplace. She nodded off, finally asleep. Dreams are full of terror, mirroring her petrifying time she had at her old house that's now in ashes, thanks to some lunatic who dropped a cigarette at the base of their ancient wooden cottage, which was engulfed in flames within seconds. It was the year of 1988, and the family was in Yellowstone National Park studying the colossal wildfire. Charlene was there too, and it was a hot, dry summer, an easy place for a wildfire to start. Charlotte's friend Margaret's dad was one of the pilots who filled the plane tank full of water from the nearby lake and poured it all on the fire, but nothing seemed to stop the vicious flames that were swallowing Yellowstone. Everyone knew there seemed to be no way to stop this fire. They tried everything. Chemicals to spray on the flames, controlled fires to burn away fuel and block a path of destruction. Margaret's dad's plane filled with water, but nothing Every time worked. They took out a new flame, another ember drifted past any reinforcements and started a new fire. It was terrifying, especially when that little spark caught on a strong gust of wind that circled Charlotte's shared trailer instead of bringing a tall grasses on fire. This was the most horrific moment of Charlotte's life, all the time. Screamed and woke her dad. His usually strong face melted into astonished own. He turned paler than a sheet. Charlotte hugged Charlene, so close that her face was buried in the massive dog's long fur. He turned to the large rescue window on the ceiling, and Charlotte eagerly climbed up the ladder, her dad pushing Charlene up right behind her. Once they were all safely on top, her dad shouted for help, and other scientists and firefighters came immediately. Dad found an old piece of steel to use as a ramp to jump over the flames, and Charlotte, along with her fuzzy slippers, nimbly slipped down the platform. Charlene was swallowed by flames. They were too late. Charlotte sobbed into her dad's coat. But then, with a leap big enough to reach the sky, Charlene came soaring over the flames. A cheer went up among the crowd, and Charlotte hugged Charlene close as possible. The family quickly left Yellowstone, only to come back to a house in ashes. Blazing flames were everywhere. This became the worst moment of Charlotte's life. 4 months later, Charlotte woke with a start from that dream that had been so close to real life. She looked down and saw Charlene snoring happily in her bed and was glad that her family was in one piece again. The end.